I'm here. I'm late. I'm here. I'm here. Here. What up, Marshall? I'm sure Supreme is lurking. I'm sure there's more people around. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. I got back. That is the wrong thumbnail. Is that a Discord issue? Or is that a I'm stupid issue? That is a Discord issue. Is it a Discord issue? How's it displaying on YouTube? Okay, on YouTube it's displaying fine. So the thumbnail's just wrong on... Yeah, the thumbnail's just wrong on Discord. My bad, lol. AKA not my bad. Yeah, no errant barrels of nuclear waste around. Yeah, the slowly... I replaced all of the screens, Marshall. I'm gonna completely take you away from the drop. We will see... I'm sure we will see the lovely, lovely, lovely... You know what, I'll just private myself. We will see the very, very lovely BRB and ending screens in due time. But yeah, starting screen is new. The starting screen is Red Heaven, actually. That is this save file. Way over on the Gold Coast. But we will see the rest of the screens later. Because I'm sure there will be a moment where I go, like, get a snack or something. It's at the other screen. Oh, no, I didn't want to go this way. This way is a dead end. This way's a dead end. We can't go this way. We'll fly off the rail because they made that now. We want to go straight because there's no point in going to the advanced aluminum build yet because I still actually have to fix the nitrogen gas. So if we remember from last time, we finished up the aluminum, we finished up the oil, which is plastic, rubber, and time crystals from oil and water. And then we did the train hub. So now it is time to do some nitrogen gas overhauling, because we're currently using this nitrogen gas node for this factory, but I want to use it for this factory. So we have to make a new nitrogen gas node. Choos that move are, are not sad. Choos that sit unused and abandoned might be. Well, that's pretty much how we're starting here. Even though there are no choos placed yet that are stationary, there will be until I can finish up the gathering process of all the materials. Today is just material routing, which is like one of the worst things in the game, is mass amounts of material routing, but that's alright. That's okay. No, make choose sad. I'm sorry. I misbehave. I make the train sad. Boss, I misbehave. I kind of fidget. Fiance is questioning the bread tie that I keep on my desk. Now, I probably don't want to block the tracks, but I also don't want to fly off the tracks. I wonder what would happen if I just, like, fully sent it. Ooh. We're gonna run into that, which is... Fiance is rooting around in my stuff. Invasion of privacy. And she is getting popcorn all over the place. We're having a great day here at the Benji household. This tree has eaten all of those explosives. If you just hear random screeching every now and then, that is Fiance probably burning herself with popcorn. Are you okay, hon? What? You okay? Yeah. The chew went boom. Now I'm just gonna leave it there. While I do everything else, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, can I put the train station? No, that is too sharp. Oh, but now we can do 2 foundation turns, right? I'm wrong about 2 foundation turns? Oh no, it's like 2.5 foundation. Okay, but that means that it can come over to here. So that's easy, we just move this over 1. And now it's not too tight of a turn. Perfect. Now we can get rid of all of these. These. Maybe those later. Oh good, I'm not blocking the chews. Strange and mysterious creatures indeed. It's a lifelong learning process, but man, is it going to be a blast. Can't wait. She's... Ow. Ooh, you want to get nuked? Man, this stuff does like no damage. Ow. He's being a big grumpy mean bitch. Okay, they default to loading stations, so that's good. Yeah, I'll just keep that, that's fine. So I need you to be... What is this? This is like the Eastern Forest. Gas load. Now I need to go to the timetables and figure out which hauler it is. Okay, so it's nitrogen gas hauler 1. Then I need to edit your timetable. This. Need it to be freight is fully loaded or unloaded, or wait 120 seconds. Save the change. So now that will come here instead. Good. Now I need my big old industrial fluid hours. And honestly, I don't think I need more than 300 gas. So just some clean pipeline Mark II, or more than 600 gas. So just some pipeline Mark IIs. My mouse isn't working. Or at the very least, my side buttons are. Straight pipe build mode is the best thing that they added in the entire game. Change my mind, you literally can't. Goodbye. Oh, there's a nuclear hog around here. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Production. Resource well pressurizer. Pressurize the well. Wire is too long. Beast. Boom. Oh. What's your problem? You can get through. You have to go straight. Why can't you get through? You literally have to just go straight. Alright, fine. Oh. I'll at least re-rail it and get it off of the main line. Yes. Because that's going to cause a massive traffic jam. See what I mean? It's already causing a massive traffic jam. Alright. So resource well pressurizer is placed. Now we need the extractors. And this is always my favorite part. / least favorite part is literally just grab all the stuff. My gosh, this has a lot of wells actually. Holy cow. 1,200 per minute. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? We'll just load all of that because we have it. And what's the breakdown of nodes here? Keeping the cogs turning. Absolutely love it. What's the breakdown? Are they all pure? Pure, pure. Hello, Nuclear Hog. Pure, 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 pure. Are they all pure? Pure, pure. I think they're all pure, guys. Pure and pure. They are all pure, guys. For now, I am become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Justice reigns from above! Any Overwatch players in here? Okay, so if they're all pure, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? 10. If there's 10 of them, then we can literally just bonk that there, and bonk that there and call it a day. Let's go extra curvy, the curve build mode. Boom. Curve that. Extra curvy, I'm loving it. Boom. Easy peasy. And there is the nitrogen gas hauler. Yay! Okay. So now we've got nitrogen gas in these guys. Perfect. Alright. So now let's get the heck out of here. So that we can go do the other nitrogen gas node. Such geometric precision, hitherto unseen in the annals of Satisfactory gameplay. Indeed. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Love it. Honestly, I think that looks sick. I think that looks sick. It's like the one place that I can just let the spaghetti fly. Everywhere else I have to be so rigid. I mean, I guess I don't have to be, but I like to be so rigid with it. And then for ones like that, I get to just let loose for a second. And just kind of let the spaghetti go wild. Because they're inherently meant to not be on the grid, you know? They're inherently and purposefully set to not be on, and to be interesting like that. So it does look sick. I do not that word. I do not think you know what it means. Inconceivable. Honestly, I'm bad at impressions, but that one actually was pretty good, I think. And I will compliment myself on that. And then I will leave it at that and never repeat it again. How about it looks awesome? Not awful. Awesome. It's two different words, actually, between the awful that's bad and the awful that's full of awe. One of them has an E, the other one doesn't. Context. Context is how you can tell the difference verbally. Which is why I specifically did not say awful. Oh, Marshall turned it around on me. True, some of it was awful. As in awesome. Man. Really busting my chops here. Okay, well. Now that our personal train is pulling into the dock, which I honestly shouldn't have gotten out, because now it's just yell at me the whole time, unless I do that. Let us route some trains for the stuff that we do actually have stations for. That did not. Train P5 nitrogen hauler. And then you need to go from... Ooh, big thunder in the distance. Oh gosh, there it is. Desert gas load and dunes gas load. The dunes gas load... And... Oh, where is it at? P5 nitrogen unload. And at each one of these, I need freight wagon or... Honestly, I'll do 60 seconds for these because I don't have to travel very far. Freight wagon, 60 seconds, and then this one. Fully loaded or unloaded, 60 seconds. Save the changes. I do need to go over there at some point. Change that to the P5 gas load, or P5 load, I guess, would probably be more. So that's that one done. Then we will actually have that one. Saying that wrong. We will actually have 2 trains for this one set apart from one. So what is U? U is plastic and diamond. So P5 plastic hauler 1. Edit timetable. P5 plastic diamond load. P5 plastic diamond unload. Same thing, fully loaded or 60 seconds. And same thing, fully loaded or 60 seconds. Cannot copy a locomotive settings. That is a-okie dokie. You have to be careful though. Right. And you, P5 plastic hauler 2. Edit timetable. P5 plastic diamond load, plastic diamond unload. Fully loaded for 60 seconds. No, I got rid of it. Fully loaded, 60 seconds. Save. E. This one we will also do 2 trains for. This is the rubber hauler. My gosh, I am sick and tired of the storms. P5 rubber hauler 1. And we need the P5 rubber load, P5 rubber unload. Fully loaded, 60. Fully loaded, 60. Cool. Next one. Then what is it? I think then it's aluminum. P5 rubber hauler 2. Gosh, I'm realizing now I have so many train stations and so many trains. This is going to be glorious. Maybe it's not sad Choos after all. However, the Choos are just going to be sitting for a bit, so they're going to be sad for a while. You know, if we're If we're striving not to be all full, wouldn't we strive to be all empty? I am a dork. I was waiting on her to respond. Because I knew she would. I love you too. He's perfect. We finished saying I love you and she immediately made a mess afterwards. Baller 2. And phase 5 aluminum load. Phase 5 aluminum unload. Same thing. 60 seconds. $60 seconds. Uh-oh. 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 It just sounds like I'm exclaiming an error or something like that. It's like, uh-oh. Why would I not be very confused if I were an NPC? That's the real question. That's a real thing nobody can answer. Okay. The Sam haulers get different names. Kevin. P5 Sam. Where's Kevin gonna go? Kevin should probably go to this one. Oilfield Pure Sam. And P5 Salmon Load. What should we name our second of 3 Sam haulers, Marshall? You're the only one here right now, so you get that honor. I'm just gonna let this one get to the end of the block here. Awful means devoid of awe. Awesome means full of awe. I love English. Louis the Fifth. Okay, cool. I can do Louis the Fifth. Louis the Fifth sounds like a sick train name. I'll get fiance to name the last one. Louis the Fifth. 5 Sam. Oh, Luis the Fifth. My fault. Where's Luis going? It's not. Marshall just corrected me. Fiance thought the same thing. Is Luis going to the Red Forest Pure Sam or the Swamp Pure Sam? You know. Seems like a distinguished name. I'm thinking Red Forest here. No, we're not talking about the French king. English king, I don't think so. Never give her the credit card. You see, that's the best part, because she has better credit than I do. L-O-U-I-S-E. Luis. See, okay, she just admitted it. She can admit when she's wrong sometimes. She's yelling at me for saying sometimes. She does. She does always admit when she's wrong. She's not Louise. She's a credit buster. Best kind. Crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Okay. I'll get fiance to name the last train. Honey, I have a task for you. What's the last train's name? It's gonna go to the swamp and back. Shrek. Alright, great. We're copywriting here. Let's go. Spell it with CK. It's not copyright. No, oh my gosh.
Not CK. My bad.
Not CK.
S.
S-C-H-R-E-K. There it is. There it is. I can change the color, but I don't like changing the color.
Oh, never mind.
Fiance's name is Fiance. Or Shrek. Yeah, no, you're so right. Fiona's so much more accurate. You're so correct. Fiance's name will be Mrs. P892. We figured that out on stream last time, which we are both quite a fan. No, that was Nick's idea. Honestly, right now, I think I'm just going to do one coal hauler, because we really don't need that much coal. P5 coal load. Where's the coal unload? There it is. I found it eventually. Oh my gosh, why is it thundering so much? This is genuinely starting to annoy me. Oh. 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 Oh, I see. I see. Clever. 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 Oh, what does the weather radar look like right now? Please tell me I'm not gonna have to shut down. Oh, yay. It's gonna get pretty bad in the next, like, half hour. Well, if lightning and thunder starts to shake the house, I might have to call it early. I really... Shake the house more than that. I really hope I don't have to do that. But that is very much a possibility. Okay. So, let's take a look at the stuff that we still need, because trains are in place for everything that we already have. We still need copper. We still need Caterium. Honestly, the Caterium is probably going to be the easiest thing to go get first. I know where that is. Honestly, how much Caterium do we need? Two pure nodes, overclocked to 200%. Oh, no. No. That's normal. Okay. So this one. And this one. I think it's over there. What else is around the one? What else is around the over one there? What else is around the one over there? What up, Ruins? Look at my beautiful trains. So Ruins and I were playing Satisfactory last night, and he was asking if he should host or if I should host, so he doesn't get ahead of me. Yeah, I love you, man. I don't think you're gonna get ahead of me. Play for like 100 hours without me. I did say that last night. Runes is doing great, dude. I'm loving it. I'm
This is
loving...
one of the coolest cats.
I'm loving playing it. Yeah, you got ahead of me with Schwiggling. Dude, the movement... Okay, so... Ruins, I'll disclose a little bit of your gaming background. The guy has thousands of hours in TF2. I'll let him say exactly how many if he wants. But I taught him how to slide jump. And that was a bad idea because now I can't catch up to him.
9,000, he said.
9K, yeah. So he just kind of schmoves and boogies, and I literally can't catch up to him. It's great. What up, Nick? Yeah, see, like, this is all rigid and stuff. And it looks great, but at the same time, I really like the curved build mode. P5, nitrogen, load. Boom. I don't think... Look how many trains... Oh my gosh, how many trains do I have? There it is. Okay, good. That didn't fuck up its timetable. How many trains is that? I'm gonna count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33... 33 trains, and we're not even done. We're not even close to done yet. Made your cousin's bed? Like, you like put the sheets on it, or you like hammer and nailed that bitch? Where's the Caterium? It's up there. Oh, cool, it shows it on the compass. Let's go. Hello, purple slug. Not enough trains. Yeah, only 33. Those are rookie numbers. We gotta pump those numbers up, guys. I constructed my cousin's bed. Love it. That's so sick, actually. There it is. Okay, what else is around here? We don't need sulfur. We're not bringing in any sulfur from anywhere. The only thing that we needed sulfur for was aluminum. So we're good on the sulfur front. We're good on Sam. Limestone is elsewhere. Quartz is nearby, but not nearby enough to make a double station. Copper is on the other side of things, and coal is done. Okay, cool. So this is an isolated station. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I have a pretty idea here. I do, in fact, think I have a pretty neat... So if I take this and put it up like... Yeah, okay, I can fit 10. Alright, so the thunder and lightning is in fact starting to shake the house quite a bit. If it starts pouring down rain, I'm gonna have to call it. Not want my PC to get fried. It is not worth it. What the hell? Oh, track turns too sharply. Okay. Maybe if I do it in the center here then. There it is. So if I do that, I mean, that's not quite high enough. Fortunate. Alright, so what if I bump this up just a little bit? Still not too tight of a turn. Still not high enough. Alright, one more little nudge. Perfect. Okay, good. Good. It was sick until I mixed like 7 hex nuts and had to drive to Home Depot. Look, it's not a proper project until you have to make a surprise trip to Home Depot. Like, that's just how it goes. I don't make the rules, alright? That's just literally how it happens. Okay. So now we know that that works, and we know that this works. Tell me that something like this will work. Train track is too long. That is a-okay, because I'm still gonna have to rope it in over here. So let's go on ahead and figure that out. You figuring out that it was in the middle, like right here, right? Give or take. Oh, nope. A little further, right? Was. Oh, okay. Was it here? There it is. Ooh, train track is still too long. Alright, that's fine. Why don't we just take it out a smidge? Oh, I bet it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna intersect with that little arch, though. Gonna tick me off. Alright, well, can I do the same trick that I did before, except in the opposite respect? New ifu this. Track already intersects with the arch? Oh, shit, it does! Can I blow up the arch? Aw, I can't blow up the arch. That's permanent. It doesn't look as good as going up, though. It'll probably still intersect with the arch anyway. Whee! I love it when the game autosaves in, like, the best possible spot. Alright, there we go. Now we're going over the arch. And we're coming back in. Alright, cool. Right. Now we can path signal here. Actually, why would I path signal when it's block signal? Overcomplicating things. Alright, time for one of the most satisfying things you can do in the game. Takes a bit of setup, but so worth it. Shit looks like a Baltimore I-95 exit. You're so right. I should be a civil engineer. Fuck aerospace. The civil engineers need some fucking help, dude. I'd be perfect for them. Whee! Ow. You little shits. You want one? 2 birds, 1 obelisk. Let's go. Be as good as the people who are actually civil engineers. Why, thank you. Cool, so literally now we just isolate the station for the directions of travel. Because why would we have the train come the entirety of the way around like this? It's never going to route like that. So we don't need to build it to route like that. For some of the other stations, I like to have that variety, just because it's nice to have that variety, just in case. But for custom-built things like this, it's never going to route that way, because it's not the quickest routing. So we may as well just have it do this instead. Bro, you're backwards. Fuck off. These default to loads. Good. Did William Afton steal those nuts from me like he does everything? Probably. Probably. Amy, wake up at 6 p.m., check notifications, not late for Benji stream. Yeah, that's because I was late for Benji stream. I got out of the gym a little later than I expected to and forgot to build in time to go water my friend's plants. Which, I mean, he is so ballsy for letting me do that. I have such a brown thumb. Okay. We can have this all on one belt. We just need that belt to be a Mark 6. Oh gosh, and it's way up there too. Okay. Alright, buddy. Grand idea. That was the wrong button. What? What? The center of the fucking platform. Thank you. Wire is too... Alright, then maybe I should kind of pipe this over then. Architecture. There's a big frame pillar. Now, big frame pillar. Use this as a guide. Or was that the TV? So it wasn't? Oh, okay, okay, it was the TV. Okay. Ooh, okay, alright, okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, okay. Okay! Sketchy as fuck. Sketchy as fuck. We love it, we love it, we love it. Totally not freaking the fuck out right now. You're freaking the fuck out. Ah! I have no power. That is not a compliment. Yeah, I'm getting used to the sensitivity. Okay, so Ruins, like I mentioned, pro FPS gamer. Dude is literally crazy. So we have been slowly working down my sensitivity. Because when we play games together, as we do, I suck at FPSs and aiming and stuff. And it's because my sensitivity is really, really, really high. So I forgot to turn it down last night, which means I'm not going to turn it down in the middle of stream. However, I have been doing little by little increments of working down my sensitivity. And it's actually going very well. It's a non-linear system here, but I used to be at 2, and I can barely tell the difference now that I'm at 1. So what am I... Fair about Mark 6. I also need... power plug, wall outlet Mark. Carry up the pillar. Swiss rolls. Love Swiss rolls. Finish Secret of the Mimic. Learned that William Afton and Henry Emily are just cartoonishly shit dudes. I mean, I could have told you that William Afton was just cartoonishly... No. $960. So yeah, we needed that Mark 6 belt for sure. For sure. Gotta run for a conference call. Enjoy the conference call. Hopefully. Maybe. Be back later after the call. Hopefully. Always good seeing you and Mrs. Choo. Oh, she's eating her popcorn and watching a movie. Marshall said, always good to see. Not yet, but it's still sweet. I thought she would have had. I thought she would have had a better reaction to that. But she did say that it was very sweet, so I thought it was sweet. No pooping on the floor rule in FNAF 1? Do we know for sure? Post-child murder, Afton didn't sneak into the location and take a massive shit on the floor? The dump of 94? Bro, the bite of 87 and the dump of 94? That's gotta be real. E5, Caterium, load, low pad, load, what is this one? This one's the west station. Map. Yeah, we're west. Okay. I love my little feet blueprint. Nobody take that out of context. I just realized what I said. Discover the sensitivity in this game was non-linear. Don't know the equation. Used interpolation to find the sensitivity. Yeah, that's... It's a shame that that's what you had to do, which was crazy. To grab an afternoon wake-up snack. I did say hello. I don't think I said specifically hello, but I started responding to your messages. No. Past Benji was lazy, who's probably listening to, like, audio or video essay or something. Hello, Copper. Are you one of the pure Copper nodes? I don't think you're one of the pure Copper nodes. You're not. So I don't care about you. See, think you have it accurate to 3 decimal places. I'm pretty, yeah, I think you mentioned that last night as we were going through it all. Some games are a lot worse, though. Sea of Thieves is really bad. Honestly, I kind of thought you were just saying, like, Sea of Thieves at... You know what I mean. Was bad just in general, which I kind of agree with. Just a little bit. Hello, friend. Are you the only one around here? There used to be a big alpha spitter that... I blew up every single cluster of it at once under his face. Get absolutely shit on, my friend. That's crazy. Okay, this point of the track is kind of equidistant, but I do genuinely think that this side is probably shorter because it's more direct. So I think we will route it as coming and going on this side of the track again. Let's go on ahead and grab these guys. I do believe that right south. Actually, why am I doing it like that? I just figured out that this works. It intersects with the dunes. See why we didn't start here, Ruins? This is why I was like, the dunes is a bad starting area. Is that gonna cause us to intersect? Maybe a little. That might not on that side, but it might over here. Does. Well, I could build it higher. I might have to build it higher. Way. Yeah, I think I'll have to build it higher anyway. That's so much unnecessary typing, though. Hate it. Well, that's definitely gonna end up typing. Ooh, choices, choices, choices. Post on the Discord in general. Yeah, factory games go crazy. I have no idea what the hell is going on in that general post. Wonder if it'll clip now. Ha! Does not. And how about now? Little bit of clipping. What if I put it here instead? Still the tiniest bit of clipping. If I put it here instead. What? Okay, my hover pack is bugged. No clipping! And it doesn't mess with the block! Alright, cool. We have figured it out, gamers. We did it. Okay, a little bit of clipping in the dune here. Oh my gosh! My phone is blowing up. This place looks awful. Yeah, it's big, it's empty. There's not a whole lot of stuff. There's coal here. There's like no water. I think that's like the biggest part of the dune desert that sucks is like there's water here that you can place water extractors in. There's the entire ocean, but there's a giant cliff, so you need a ton of pumps to get this up to the main. Or there's a little bit here, and there's like coal over here, so this is like your power plant zone. And there's a little bit here, I guess. And then there's just a shit ton of dunes, and there's like no vegetation anywhere except for along this area there's some vegetation, and in here there's some vegetation, and in here there's some vegetation. So early game power is a bitch. There are a lot of enemies, and the enemies that exist here are decently strong. It's just not a good time. Like genuinely, it's just not a good time. Good, like, challenge starting zone, not like a fun starting zone. Eh. Alright, cool. So we'll make this one water because it's closer. Now we need our spacing with the industrial fluid buffers. And we want as much water as we can get out of this thing as possible. If I remember correctly, the water... Oh, where's the actual number for the water? Don't I have notes? All fully overclocked. It literally just says all fully overclocked. Great notes, past Benji. Great notes. This place is the perfect place for a 4-way intersection in an Arby's. You're right. We can make it look like Dallas, Texas. We can make it look like DC. Okay, well, it doesn't actually tell me how much potential there is until I power the damn thing, so let's go power the damn thing, I suppose. Obviously, we want Pipeline Mark IIs. Long pipe connection. Okay, now will you tell me the potential? 1,500. Okay, so that's like slightly more than 2 Mark II pipes. What's the breakdown? Impure, pure, pure, impure. Okay, so 2 of each. 3 pure, 2. 3 pure, 4 pure, 2 impure, 1 normal. 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. Is that it? 4, 1, 2. So pure, pure, impure, impure, pure, normal, pure. Okay. Ugh. I hate doing math. What's the one after? I did, but I forgot. I forgot. Oh, hey, I forget what your name used to be, friend. Light Hero Sentai. I forget what your name used to be, but I do remember you. Oh, the Hollow Knight on Switch? Yeah, I didn't respond to that. Anything that gives the devs more money to do more Silksong, I suppose. How do I do the breakdown here? Because it's 1,500. Each pure, I think, is 300? Is that right? Yeah, okay, so each pure is 300, which means each impure is 100, or no, 75. Okay. Okay, beast. And how about the normal? What's the normal? 150. Wait, if you're 3... I'm so stupid. Okay, so you're impure. You're pure. You're pure. You're impure. You're pure. You're normal. You're pure. I'm so stupid. 2 of these guys, 2 pures makes a 600 pipe. Like, automatically. So that's 2 600 pipes right there. And then the rest of them can all just kind of join together in some little hodgepodge. Alright, and then how do I break that into 4? We've got 3 pipes. that are going to come in. How much is going to be in the center one? 75... 300. 75 times 2 plus 150. I didn't even need to do that in the calculator. I just could have done that. Okay, so 600, 600, 300. So if we split off the 600 here, and then we split off this one, the oh gosh, I don't know the word for it. What's the word? If we split the 300 pipe and then route the 300 pipe merged with this, and then we can throughput limit. All right, I need to finish my thought here. Okay, 600, 600, 300, right? We're clear on that. So if we do 600, limit this to 150, that's 450. This is 300, split 150, 150. 150 and 150 is 300, 450. And then same thing, 450, 300. So 450 times 2 plus 300 times 2 gets us to 1500, and it's relatively evenly split throughout the center here. Okay. Figured it out. Valve. 150. Can we copy settings on valves yet? We cannot copy settings on valves. Dog shit game. Just kidding, Coffee Stain, I love you. And then we do want valves on this, however, not to throughput limit, just to control flow directions. Fantastic. Xander, that's what it is. Gen XYZ. Dude, that's kind of crazy. That's like Hoodie saying, Hoodie's one of my mods for people who don't know. That's like Hoodie saying that he graduated high school in the time between last stream and now. Or like before the hiatus and now. Oh shit, the train's gotta come through here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Choo! Alright, well, good news is that we figured out the spacing. Oh, give me power. Okay, we need a block signal here, here, and we're of course going to need some space for containers, and that's alright, we'll get that done later. Now we need to get these up and over the train. Pretty sure 3 is enough to get us up and over a train. Just barely, okay. Now we do horizontal to vertical. And unfortunately, this is water, so it's actually going to require some pumps for the head lift here. That's okay, one Mark II pump should be in. Ah, I said the dreaded should word. Alright, and now we need our pipeline pump Mark IIs. Gosh, come on. Well, obviously, it can get enough up the pipe on its own for a minute. Whoa. Yeah, whoa, my friends. The curvy algorithm goes kind of crazy with the attachment of pumps. Why does it sound dirt? Oh.
It is.
I didn't think that it sounded dirty until fiance said that it sounded dirty, and now I see it. Now I can't unsee it. Thanks, babe. Alright. Cool. And that takes care of the water. And we have to take care of the quartz. Good stuff. Loving it. $4.05 off from Pal World. Well, you've got until the 7th, right? The 7th is when the Steam sales end. I'm gonna be buying Dungeon Defenders soon, and we just played Liar's Bar on Friday. Friday is my, like, personal game night with friends. No, that is, whoa, that is cursed as hell. Routing the output of one loading station into the input of the next feels like a sin. It's not, but it feels like it. Okay. Copper, Caterium, Sam. How much quartz? 1,200. Okay, so we want 2 belts. Those belts will culminate here, because yes, you may be thinking, Mark 6 belts have a 1,200 item per minute throughput. However, Mark 6 belts are extremely buggy. At least they used to be, and I'm paranoid about them still being. Therefore, I do not trust them. Class of 25, oh my gosh, I'm class of 18. That makes me feel old. Class of 18 is when I graduated high school. Not to mention undergrad, 22, class of 22. And now, PhD, I'm gonna be class of, I don't fucking know, 27 or something. Hopefully not. Hopefully class of 26. I'm working my ass off to make it happen, folks. We'll see if that's close enough. Ooh, one more. Now that is definitely close. No! You were in the right spot and then it messed up. I have no electricity. Now I do. Okay. Now each of these is a normal node, which means we have to do that to it in order to make it run at the proper rate. Oh, perfect. Do I want it to do curvy things? Yeah. Boom. Alright, quartz is done. Once I add in some little decoratives and route the trains back onto the main line. Honestly, the idea of this being held up by like the dunes and the rocks all on their own is kind of nice. Except for this corner over here. It's gonna need support. But we're not going to do it in the exact corner because that would be boring. We're going to do it in the fun way. Oh, and this corner, I guess, also. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. My best to build a fucking boat. A boat of war. Do it. Buying out later. Thanks for stopping by. Sucks that Factorio isn't on sale. Factorio never goes on sale. I wish I had read that before they left. The Factorio developers are adamant that they price their game fairly. And I do believe that they have, like, proper price points and proper price point calculations for other countries as well. Like, it's not just always $30. Sometimes it's in another country, if the conversion rate is really whack, which in some countries is, between USD and USD, they price it a little more fairly. So they're pretty adamant about, like, our game is priced fair, so we don't do sales. Okay. E5 water load north. North. Cool. And P5 quartz load. And there's only one of those. We are getting our 600 quartz per minute from both. We are getting our 1500 water per minute. Loving it. And they come off of the line and then go back onto the line. Stunningly lovely. Yeah, honestly, I will put another signal there. That way it doesn't have to wait all the way until I have the signal properly. Okay, that is quartz done. I think now we just need to do the big ones. Because we have coal. Iron is just literally everywhere. Deuterium, we're half done. Sam, we're done. Limestone, we need to do. Quartz, we're done. Iron, coal, copper, Deuterium, limestone, quartz. All of the other things. Aluminum is done. And water is 1/3 done. Okay, so copper, Caterium, limestone. Let's go find that Caterium node mix is a good idea. Oh, Factorio doesn't run into those problems. I think the most problems that Factorio would run into is maybe like blood and gore because of the biters. But you can pretty easily get around that with some like content changes. Not necessarily even content changes, just like turning down the blood and guts and gore. Is this a pure limestone node? This is not one. How about Caterium? Where is that? Oh, Mr. Bean. Way over there. That limestone pure? Because we need 4 pure limestone nodes. And 3 pure copper nodes. Ah, Ethereum. Okay, so this one's probably going to be all by its lonesome then. Unless this is pure. Ah, it's pure. Alright, great. Alright, let's get an idea here. So, that's a pure limestone node. We need 4, or I could just overclock that one and only use 2. I think might just be easier, and I think these are the trifecta of copper. Yeah, that's a pure copper. And unfortunately, we do, no matter how we cut it, need all 3 coppers. So that's a copper, that's a copper. I think over there is a copper. If I made the stations there, makes that easy. Yeah, so that's a pure copper. So that's number 1, and what about you? Are you pure? Are pure. So you could get lumped in. And then here's the other copper. You pure? You're normal. Oh. Where's the 3rd pure copper? That one's impure. What? They were all clumped together, I thought. Alright, well, regardless, I think I can do 1, 2, 3 stations on, like, this little rock face here. And then hook it into the line. Where's the last pure copper node? Oh, it's over there. Hello, friend. And then what's the one? Ooh, ow. And we'll check out that limestone too, because if I have to put the limestone with the Caterium, that's fine. Pure. Alright. That's too far to get all the way over. How about you? What are you? You're pure. Okay. Alright, so, game plan. We get uppies. Yeah, alright. Alright. Game plan. This. Get 2 stations right here. We've got the train right there. We can take it off of that line. Probably up to, like, off of this rock face or something. Would be cool. I just did, like... get in the center. Like that. I don't want it to just clip like that, so... Great. Okay, cool. So that works flawlessly. And mayhaps I could even get this to work. I'm gonna break the signals. Ooh, track is too steep. What if I put them both down here? Does that intersect at all? It doesn't! Oh my gosh, it's like it was meant to be or something. It's like I'm smart. It's like I planned it! One time my friend went to Australia, told me Call of Duty costs over $150. Ah! That's so expensive. Call of Duty is... I don't think any of the Call of Duties are worth that much. Ah! Oh, I missed. Oh! I couldn't actually see it. I took a blind leap of faith there. Okay, so that can be one. I think that... No, they would end up sharing, because that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's to be 10. This side can extend a little. And then we can have them facing opposing directions. Cool. Then we can just literally have these guys split off of one another there. Just do it like that. Which I think is sick looking. That's cool. Ah, no! He's going through the platform! How could you? There we go. Then do a block there, block there, block there. Block down here. Then here we can do another block there. Great, this is going awesomely. Ooh, and then how the heck... How the heck am I gonna get it to loop around? Because I need like another 2 or 3. I guess I could maybe... I can make it work with 2, I think. I just do it like this, this, this. Because what? It's pure... And it needs to be 200% overclocked, so it's going to be... Ooh, 960. So that could be 1 belt. Yeah, it can be 1 belt. That doesn't meet the throughput limit of the Arc 6. Right. Alright, alright, alright. So now, this can kind of curve around a little bit. We can do a big old rail curve right there. Big curvy boy. Then we can leave platform here for a support. I love that you can infinitely nudge. I don't know why there was a nudge limit beforehand in the first place, honestly. And then block signals there, and there, there. What? Did it not place? Apparently it didn't place, or I just got rid of it because I'm stupid. That is entirely possible. In fact, I would even say that's probable. There. Nice. Good soup. I'm loving it. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, and now we need to do the same thing over here. So I got away with 2. I can also get away with 2 over here. Just full mirror. Did I actually do this over here? I did not! Oh my gosh, I would have been so mad if I were looking at the, you know, monitors and being like, why do I not have as much copper as I'm supposed to have? I'm supposed to be getting more copper. I would be so mad if I looked at it and saw that. Absolutely livid. Perfect. Now we need to come over here, grab this guy, bonk, bonk, bonk. I think this will make it the entirety of the way through. It does. Boom. Why do you have problems? What's your problem? Signal loops into itself. Loops into itself how? What? How did it... I swear, sometimes stuff in this game is wacky. E5, copper, load. I don't know, south? E5, limestone, load, south. Glorious limestone. Glorious copper. Glorious train. Hello. Pretty sure I... Definitely. And time for glorious belt support. There. And right there. Zoop it the rest of the way into the ground. Over here, same thing. Over here, same thing. That one was good. That one was almost good. That one was good, that one was good, that one was good. And over here, I'll do something a little more unique. It's architecture. About an inverted ring. And frame ramp. There. Lovely. Okay. Last few pieces of the puzzle here, folks. We've got our Caterium and pure limestone over there, and then 2 more hoppers. Which I guess I'll just label North 1 and North 2 for simplicity purposes. Probably make them sense. Where are my packaged liquid biofuel? Some more of that. Also need some more cluster nobelisks. How about some turbo rifle ammo? How about some packaged turbo fuel? Yeah, I think that's good. Nice little addition to my arsenal. Or I guess a restock of them. Well, how am I going to do the train logistics for these folks? Pure copper 1, pure copper 2. I think I'll have them input on that line. And I'll have them output off of this one. And have it go underneath. But I'll do that in a second. I want to get the Caterium first so I can cross something off the list and get a dopamine hit and then go get a snack. Honestly, this will let me cross off the limestone too. Build both of these over top. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. can. Then I guess I'll have it... Ooh. I could try to do something fancy with it. Don't know if I want to, but I could do something fancy with it. And we're kind of going to just mirror what we literally just did. Except with not as fancy of an actual stations. It's 5 spaces. Bruh. Because now we don't run into train clipping issues or signal clipping issues or any of that. And beforehand, we got away with doing 2 off the side. I think this one... Gosh, where's the KT? Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, and so is the limestone. Okay, so this one will be the Caterium. And this one will be the limestone. We still have no train. You still have no train clipping issues, technically. Okay. Fiance's back to making a mess in the kitchen. Oh, it sounds like she dropped the controller. Yep, that's what it was. She's watching TV on the PlayStation and has headphones hooked into the controller. That way it's not going through the TV speaker. I mean, it's not really even a TV speaker. It's a Sonos soundbar. Oh, now I have to decide if I want to do the cool thing or not. I don't think the cool thing is worth it. I was gonna have it like loop around and back in, but I don't really think that's worth. I can just do what I did before and leave a little gap here. Big fancy curve. And then it is going to need to go down. Sad, that was not enough space. That was enough space. You can turn the train now. Oh, that's new. When did they add that feature? Gosh, that's sick. No! I had it right and then I didn't. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually so cool. Okay. Oop, wrong way. Now, you need to have a block signal there. 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 You wrong. You there. this. Put the thing down, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock that in. Get rid of that. Keep that one. That one. Block signal here. And block signal here. In on itself. Good. Okay. Good. Loving it. Overpack time. Chat broken? Or is chat quiet? I feel like chat is quiet, but chat might be broken. I feel like I don't have enough limestone. Fiance brought me chocolate. He does love me. There was never any doubt. What did I calculate this with? What's the rest of the concrete for? So the number I was using was 1680, which is only enough for the concrete. So what else is limestone used for? This build. Sorry for no music, I'm currently tabbed out. And da. M44, where's M? Ah, for the silica. I forgot about the silica. Okay. Why did I round it so much? I only need 1730, so 1730. Yeah, 4 pure nodes is still fine. And we are getting 4 pure nodes equivalent through the use of 960 times 2, which is 1920. Okay, so we're still overestimating by quite a bit, but like it's not that big of an overestimate. That's would love Skyblock mods. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what is it, DC? It's been a minute since you've been in the stream. How's it going, friend? I mean, my entire, though I didn't know it at the time, my entire factory game obsession kind of started with the Minecraft Technic Pack when I was, like, in middle school. But there wasn't really, like, a genre for that type of thing yet. As far as I know, the Factorio developers were some of the first, if not the first, and they took a lot of really heavy inspiration from Satisfactory mods. Nah, Satisfactory took inspiration from Factorio. Factorio took inspiration from Minecraft mods. That was a big thing. I am existing. Grad school is one of the decisions of all time. Yeah, and your professor is a professor. He is one of the professors of all time. Put it that way so I don't get any trouble. Yeah, fun fact, I didn't know what viruses were yet, and so when I downloaded the Minecraft Technic Packs, I got them from some pretty sketchy websites, apparently, and I completely fried my first laptop getting mods. And there's been a development. Oh, I can't wait for game night this week. Game night this week is gonna pop off. Whee! Eat. Bonk. I don't even really need to go down here, because I know that there's gonna be some fuck-ass that wants to completely wreck my day. Huh. There is no such fuck-ass to be seen. Surface is too uneven. That is a new one. That is a new one. And let's see, for the Caterium, we need... Limestone is good. 2 pure nodes at 200%. Fantastic. So I do down here and over. And we do need a belt mark 6 in order to make that happen. So these were all good decisions. How are you floating, by the way? Is that just a thing that happens? So that is the hover pack. You will notice if I go out of range of my power network, which includes my rails, I start to fall because I have no power. And then now I have power again. I can also take it off, and I fall. JK. There's also the jetpack, which is a less precise way to float. Still works, but like, wireless power would be too easy for the factory. You know what I mean? Can't have wireless factories. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Just wireless hover packs. Which I have crashed power grids using the hover pack before. I had like an isolated emergency network in a previous save, and one time the network was like really old. It was meant for the early game to kick on just in case I needed it. But then in the late game, it didn't produce more than like 120 megawatts, and this thing consumes 100 megawatts constant. So I connected to it, and the entire emergency grid crashed in an instant. It was actually kind of funny. Okay. What did I name these guys? Limestone load south. Okay. So this one gets to be limestone node load north. And I did Caterium west. Yeah, so this guy gets to be Caterium load east. Okay. Now, the last two is copper. Wow. We actually get to turn on the trains tonight. I did not think that was going to happen. Especially when the storm started. Ugh. Yeah, no fuckassery afoot. I'm not cheating. Not this run anyway, because that would disable achievements, and I want my achievements because I'm greedy. Okay. So we've got pure copper number 1 right here. And we have pure copper number 2 all the way over here. I think what I want to do, which would be really cool, and actually fits in with the world grid, which is kind of nice, is what if I split the difference between this guy? So what if I do that? Then I can have train station, freight platforms, like this. Then the loading station's here, the cargo thing's there, so that this. Then just mirror that. I don't know why it tries to insist on making the... I don't remember. I don't know why they insist on constantly rotating the loading stations back and forth. It's really annoying. You would think people design them so that they only go in one direction, right? At least I know I do. I don't think I've ever mixed directions on loading stations before. Okay, now hear me out. Railroad is too steep, my ass. Railroad is too steep, my ass. You sounded so offended. you took that as a personal insult.
Is insult.
Well, I wasn't insulting my ass, I was insulting the railroad. Pieces. No! 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 What about Benji's ass? Asks Gaming DC. Nothing. Nothing about my ass. Purely about the railroad pieces, the railway pieces.
Knows you better than that.
I was sitting here, and it was telling me...
Sauce on your
I was sitting here, barbecue sauce on my titties, you're so right. But I was sitting here, barbecue sauce on my titties, and it was telling me that the railroad was too sharp of a turn and too steep. So I said, railroad is too steep, my ass. And fiance over on the couch took that as a personal insult.
my ass. I got.
Oh.
We're talking.
Gaming DC says hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hello! Oh, she says she can't remember which teen is your birthday and to text you, or to text her.
Upper teeth.
It's one of the upper teens she is torn between. Don't shoot the messenger. The slope of Benji's ass is very important and should be studied. He said the slope of Benji's ass is very important and should be studied.
Don't worry, I'll study it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know I don't exactly...
I'm gonna have a PhD.
She's gonna have a PhD in
Wow.
Benji's ass. Hey, no. My parents watch this. Shut the
We're getting married in less.
okay, yeah, less than 3 months, not now. Wow, on this Christian Satisfactory server. Don't worry, I'll peer review your defense. Oh gosh.
I would trust no one else.
I never thought that my ass would be such a large component of a Satisfactory stream. No. At this rate, she's gonna get a PhD before I do. I mean, September's not that far. Well,
right.
like she said, September 27th is not that far away. Can you believe it? September 27th, just a week away. It's a meme. The whole just a week away part. Oh my gosh, that looks ugly as fuck. Never. Okay, that looks much. And doesn't result in clipping. Let's go! Let's go! No clipping in my Christian Satisfactory server. Bruh, let me place it on the other side. Guess you're gonna be confused. Okay, well, it's not confused, but it looks super wonky, so we're not doing it. Sometimes I like just running rails on the floor. Stop it! Stop it! No! 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 Inappropriate! Unacceptable conditions! Whoa, whoa, oopsies. You know, I'm not even gonna say the thing that I was about to say out loud because you fucking degenerates are gonna turn it. Didn't know you were into that, Benji. Oh gosh. I don't even know what you're referring to anymore, and I think I'm gonna leave it that way. Okay. Time to start worming this way down. Oh, I definitely have some brain latency. Where's... I'm not gonna say that either. Never mind. Was gonna ask a question. Decided better of it. Alright, time to figure out how to work this back into the main line here. And by figure it out, I mean I already have it figured out, I just need to actually do it. Mr. Bean, why are you floating like that, buddy? Oh. He's not floating that bad after all. Good, that placed on the correct side. Oh, I'm gonna go shooting up into the air. Okie dokie. This is sick, actually. The fact that they run both into the sensor and then over one of the input lines. What, you got a license for that railway? You should have seen, what was it that we did earlier that looked like the Baltimore I-95 exit? Was that the Caterium over there? It might have been the Caterium. Or maybe it was the Quartz and Water that was bad. Over that way. That might have been what it was. Yeah, none of these, like, are particularly safe from an engineering standpoint. They're definitely OSHA violations, but they're cool-looking OSHA violations, and I think that that should count. I think that that shouldn't be an OSHA violation. If it's an OSHA violation but it looks cool, it shouldn't be an OSHA violation. You agree? tell you right now, if OSHA violations didn't exist, a lot more engineers would have a degree. Or a lot more people would have engineering. No, because that's what my boss would say. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. I'm gonna get bullied for a second. The other one, there he is. Haha, you missed. Learn how to aim, fucker. Okay. Do any of these need extensions? Having to be, like, really careful with my words now so you two don't fucking twist it. No! Bad!
Yes.
No! That one's too far. I swear, you and DC have the same fucking mind, because he just goes, but I thought you liked twisting.
You have a time punch.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently I do have a type. Gingers.
What?
It's Gingers.
That too.
Excuse me? What were you referring to? Wait. No. What can I say? You have a type. See, you guys are you guys are in fucking sync, and it's freaking me the fuck out. Oh my goodness. You can't both gang up on me. I won't stand a chance. No. That's not the idea. That's your idea. Oh, I have to overclock that. You know, part of me thinks that they put side guardrails on the conveyor lift Mark 6 because they couldn't get the visuals to work properly, so they said, yeah, fuck getting the visuals to work properly, let's just put a giant wall on it so nobody sees the visuals. Okay, what did I call these? South. Okay, so this is E5, copper, load, north. 2. And then the other one will be P5 copper load north 1. P5 copper load north 1. He says to check your phone. She's watching Pixar. You can't blame her. Alright, and this one has to be the same except opposite. I swear, DC, if she starts cackling... Well, now I can't tell if she's cackling because I said that or if she's... Wait! Okay, alright, we're ripping it. I figured out the deal. Also, new BRP screen. Ain't it nice? I think it's nice. What day is today? Today's Monday. What? I have no power. Good. I forgot I don't have power out here. Ow. No enemies? No bitches. Okay. So I said no bitches. Beyonce's over here just pulling the no maidens. Gosh, I love you so much. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was great. No. No maidens. No Edens. I love that video. You know what, real quick, I'll go post it in Funny Anything. And we have all of our resources! Okay. Let's rip it back home and then send off all of the trains to all of the places for all of the things. And then next time, it is perfectly 10 o'clock. And then next time, we can have the absolute joy of starting the processing of all of these raw materials. All right. Quartz, probably only needs one train. How much quartz? 1,200. More than likely only needs one train. So we will only use one train. P5 quartz hauler. And if that ends up being wrong, well, then we'll fix it, right? Okay, quartz load, quartz unload. Full load, 60. Full load, 60. Okay, next. Limestone. Okay, limestone is going to need 2 trains. P5 limestone hauler 1. Limestone. P5 limestone load south. Unload. Full. 60 seconds. Full. 60 seconds. So this one has south. The next one will have limestone. North and unload. Full. 120. Full. No, not 120. 60. What am I doing? These aren't all of the rest of my trains. These are my P5 trains. Alright. Caterium needs 2 trains. Also, that is enough unload speed. Oh, did I name him? I didn't name him. E5 limestone hauler 2. Okay, P5 caterium hauler 1. Edit timetable caterium. Caterium load, we'll do west first, then east. Why not west? Why not west? Get a good old Diane West infection. Man, I said that joke purely for fiance and she didn't. Coming down with a good old Diane West infection.
Like yeast?
Like yeast. There it is. West, then east, cause west. Oh gosh. I've started something I shouldn't have. Oh dear. Okay, now copper needs. Oh gosh. D5 copper hauler 1. Copper. Copper. Let's do south first, because it's at the top. What? No, it doesn't even make sense. Do south first? Title of your sex tape? What? Doesn't even make sense. Your jokes are bad. You should feel bad. Dog. The mic did not pick that up. Just so sad. Now it's just a mystery for chat. Ugh, these are the last trains. Right, yes I did. No, you're facing wrong. Alright. Last train, P5, copper, hauler, 3. Full load. Full load. Alright. Cool. Now. No, we're not done! Oh! The water! Oh no, the water! That was the wrong ping. I completely forgot the water. What? Ah. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I do not have time. I don't think anybody is here at the moment, but do I think... Okay, fiance's here. Do I genuinely think that anybody will have problems with me just doing this off stream? Doing the water off stream. Because it's just some...
Is it water for...
No, it's not water for nuclear, it's just water for a bunch of other processes. For the nuclear project, yeah, and I'm sure that I will for the next nuclear project too. Oh, there's the other water. Wow, that's like way in the boonies here. Alright.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna... I think this is gonna have to be an off-stream task because it means we don't get to turn on the trains. That's all right. It's 10 o'clock. The trains would take me like a half hour to play with, so we'll do that at the start of next stream. Yeah, we'll come up. We'll grab this water, and then we will go over this other one, and we'll get that water too. Man, I was looking at all the stations like, oh, did we miss anything? Did we miss anything? And I was like, no, I don't think we missed anything. We've got all the trains placed, and then boom. Unfortunate. Look at this mess. Look at this absolute... Look at all the trains! It's glorious! There's so many trains! And there's gonna be 3 more, too! There's gonna be 3 more! Oh my gosh. It's amazing. There's gonna be so many more trains. Alright, well, unfortunately, that is gonna have to end us off for today. Once I send this guy to the Shadow Realm. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Okay, that sound effect was kind of sick. I don't remember it doing that sound effect. You lived? Okay, he lived on like 1 HP. Oh, there was somebody behind the rock. go. Alright, so yeah, we'll pick up next time. We will grab that water. And we will grab that water. Honestly, that water is probably going to be really easy to grab. The other one's kind of out in the boonies. And then we'll start next time with the trains themselves. And I might do a little bit more planning. Because I've been doing some planning. Oh, phenomenal. Loving it. So great. I knew that we wouldn't get this all done in one stream. We probably wouldn't have even gotten it done if I had been on time, because we're 10 minutes over. And it wouldn't have taken 10 minutes to do the water. Maybe it would have taken 10 minutes to do one of the two waters. That's alright. Anyway. That's alright. That's alright. On to the new end screen. Love the new end screen. There it is. Alright, well, that is gonna end it off for today. Good stuff. Gonna make a new save file. And we are ready to rip it and ship it this time. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you everybody who tuned in for the time that they could. Sorry I was late. Shit happens. But yeah, we're going to continue next time just as strong, and it's going to be fantastic. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, evidizien, ciao, and goodbye. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This stream is in the bag. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.